Hey guys, it's Sid. Welcome back to another one of my videos. These past couple days I've been working on my riding journey video. So it's basically gonna be a bunch of old pictures and old videos of me like learning to ride and like all the sort of things I've been doing in the past 10 years of my riding journey, which is so crazy to think that I've been like doing this for 10 years already. Just to give a little bit of background, I was doing dog agility with my parents for basically my whole life before riding. And I love that. You're gonna see a couple pictures right at the beginning of this video after this little intro. But I always had a thing for horses. I always loved horses. Like every time I would see them in a field, in somebody's field, I would just like think about how one day I'm gonna have that. Like one day I'd always be like, oh, when I'm older, when I'm grown up, I'm gonna have horses in my yard just like that. And I never really thought about like asking for lessons. I don't think I really realized it was something I could ask for. I think my parents really pushed away from that. They didn't want horses. They did not want to have to pay for that for me. So they were trying really hard to have me stick with the dog thing, which I do love doing, but you know, the horses are calling me. I made a friend in grade 5 and she took riding lessons. So I went to watch one of them and then it just took off from there. I was like, I need to do this. I want to do this so bad. So the begging started. I got my first lesson and it just took off from there. So you're gonna see a couple of videos at my first ever barn. There's not that many, unfortunately. And then you'll just see me progress and learn how to do everything I know how to do to this day. I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so like I said, here are my agility pictures. This is my dog Nanook. She's like the best dog in the entire world. We were pretty good. We actually were best junior handler in Canada in 2014, which is super cool. But I love this dog with all my heart. Okay, so this is barn 1. This is where I learned how to ride. I wasn't very good, clearly. You gotta start somewhere. Everyone starts somewhere. I rode here for I think about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I literally learned absolutely everything here. I learned how to tack up a horse, how to take apart a bridle, how to put it back together, how to clean tack, how to blanket a horse, how to lead a horse, how to like literally do everything. We had theory lessons every other week during the winter, which was the smartest thing ever because you just have to learn all the actually important things to take care of these horses. I had an extremely good base. I learned, how to 2-point, how to post, how to canter, how just to do everything. Yeah. So my mom got a job opportunity where she could move to Ontario. So they decided we would buy a house with property so we can like buy horses and own horses at our home. So here's us building the pasture. Yeah, when we found this out and when we moved, I woke my parents up every day at 6 a.m. to prove to them that I could be taking care of my future horses during that time. Here comes in Thorin. This was the first horse we ever bought. This is the day he arrived. Look how happy we are. But we brought him home and he was at home for about a year before we bought our second horse. So we had a couple issues just because obviously he is a herd animal and he was lonely. So during that time we moved him to barn 2, which is where I learned a lot. So here's barn 2. Here's one of the lesson horses there. We moved him there for the winter and we just learned a lot about owning a horse and how to behave around a horse that's a little higher strung, I guess. Not that he was bad, but just that he was full of energy and we just didn't know how to use it. Here's him being an absolute saint at the barn. And then again, him proving that he's an angel at the Halloween costume contest. We won, by the way. This is a school horse, TNT. You'll see her a couple times, but we worked a lot on jumping. This was a dressage-focused barn, so we did a lot of dressage as well. And also a lot of cross-country, which you'll see in a couple clips. This is where I decided that I loved cross country and I wanted to do that all the time and do eventing, I guess. Here's Angelic Thorn again. Here's some cross country. There was a beautiful field at this barn, so much hacking, so many arenas. Like, this barn was insane. It was so nice. I think we were at this barn for about 2 years before they closed down and we had to find a new barn, unfortunately. That's a picture from my first horse show. Or awful jumping. That wasn't great. That's my sister on Thorin. I had the chicken arms going on. I wasn't a great rider, but I really think I flourished a lot at this barn and I learned a lot, and we just started doing like bigger things and more things.
Super. Really think about the control with your outside leg.
Alright, first horse show. We did a dressage schooling show at the barn we rode at. Here's me in the equitation. Look how shiny he was. Oh my goodness. He looked so healthy. This was a really good day. He was good. We had fun. We learned a lot. The first few shows I did were dressage shows. Then I got to a schooling eventing show, which was so cool. Honestly, wasn't a great day for me. I fell off. I got around this jump round really good. I did 2 jump rounds. Here's a random dressage picture. This was a dressage day. Anyway, back to eventing. Fun fact, this was my first triple bar I ever did at a horse show, and I was actually terrified, but look how little Perfect Thorin does. He's just so good. This was a fair. We did lots of fairs because they were cheap and they were fun. Back to eventing. I don't know why it bounces around so much. I didn't do a very good job, did I? And he was just so good. He took me around safe.
There you go.
Little random slow-mo of Thorin being an angel. And another show picture. My braids are beautiful. Okay, then comes in Mr. Arkin. We bought him for Kaylin because Thorin became my horse because I did all the work to take care of him, basically. This video was too funny. I had to add it in. Look how he's just so good. My poor sister, though. He's just so good.
Good job, dude.
Then we got Mr. Moose as well as a companion to stay with Arkin when Thorin went to the barn for the winter. And he was just so fun. He was so cute. He'd go on trail rides with us loose like Finn does now. Here is Arkin's first day home. Look how happy we look. Yeah, and then Thorin came home the next day pretty much from the winter, and we just had so much fun with these 2 horses being home. We had lots of adventures. Probably did some pretty silly things. We're probably lucky to be alive. Arkin was difficult. He was lazy and he knew how to get out of work. So this was one of the only ways my poor sister could make him move was by following right behind Thorin's bum. Yeah, she gave up riding pretty quickly because of him. Okay, so this is with barn 3. This is Lorenzo. I leased him for a summer. He's gave me, I think, the best summer I've ever had in my entire life. We placed 2nd overall in the Eastern Zone and 4th overall in Ontario for the .75s, which isn't very big, but he just gave me an incredible showing summer. This barn really taught me how to clean up my riding. It made it prettier, basically. I was here for about, I want to say 2 years as well. And this is just Mr. Perfect Lorenzo, who was the best thing ever. Okay, this is Infinity. I bought her from barn 3. She will be turning 3 May 30th, so she's almost a 3-year-old. I bought her basically a month after she was born. I was in love with her, so, had to have her. She's an angel. She's literally perfect. I love her. I brought her home 2 summers ago. She's been doing lots of fun little things, going on trail rides. She goes loose and she's perfect. Arkin loves her to pieces, and she harasses him all day long. She loves to play, and he's like, I'm 18, leave me alone. But yeah, she loves trail riding. She loves it. She loves running around. She loves going fast. She loves doing silly things. As you can see, a lot of going fast for her. She's also very smart. I trained her, I guess my mom helped, to pick up buckets. I need to get a new video because she can now do it much more calmly. She can hand it to me now because you can see here she smacks my hand with that bucket and it really hurt. And then here's her just being a cutie patootie. We're now going to appreciate our barn besties. This is Eva. We have lots of fun together. We met at barn 3. And she's just one of my best friends ever now, and all thanks to horseback riding. Who'da thunk? And that's her mom, who I literally call Mama because she's like my second mother. So again, thank you, barn besties. And us just being adorable. We're gonna show again together this year, so I'm so excited. We're both planning on doing the .75s. But yeah, fun times. All right, now we're back to Mr. Perfect. So he'd been sitting for a while because, again, my sister gave up riding and I had Lorenzo and I had all these other things to be doing. But when I left barn 3, I decided, you know what, we're gonna do something with you this year. So we started Fat Camp and got him prepared for showing. This is also when I got my little Infinity merch. So cute. But yeah, back to Mr. Pony. I decided we're gonna go showing. We're gonna do something this summer. So we got him fit. I got him doing lessons with Amanda at Rosewood Dressage. Another one of my best barn besties ever. She's also like the best rider in the entire universe, so love her to pieces. First horse show, Pony got reserve champion. Someone said, you know what, I actually can do this and I will be really good at it. So I was really happy because, you know, he'd been sitting around for a long time. Then we got smoke, which meant 2 of our shows got canceled, so my show season sort of sucked just because of that. Finn being a little angel, learning how to lunge. But nonetheless, Arkin was still little Mr. Perfect, and I had a super fun summer anyway. My sister also leased a little pony, so we had lots of fun doing trail rides and stuff together. We went schooling together. It was so much fun. We just fooled around a little bit. And then we also went to this little show and did pairs jumping, which was just so fun. Look how cute we are. Mr. Pony decided that he is also a Western pony. I was like, I'd like to try this. So I took him to my friend's barn, who does Western, obviously. And I tried it, and guess who was perfect? You know, Mr. Perfect, obviously. So yeah, had fun doing that, and I decided I'm going to take him to a fair, which you'll see in the clip after the next one. So that was Barrels, and this is Dash, which he's really good at. Look at him zoom. He likes going fast too. Here's me at the fair in my little English getup. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, she's an English rider. Here's us literally winning flag. There was not that many adults riding. There was like 6 or 7, but that still means I beat like 6 or 7 people on my little jumper pony, which was just crazy. Who knew? I'm gonna be doing a lot more Western games this year just because they're so fun, and why not? Even though the showing season sucked, we went to champs, had a grand old time. I got 4th in the first round, and then my other 2 weren't so pretty, but it happens. I feel like it's the champs curse for me. I always do well the first round and then not so well the other rounds, but Pony is an absolute star. Like, he did great. He gave me his all. We did a David Sanders clinic, which was the most interesting thing I've ever done. I learned so much. I'm really excited to put it to use this summer. You could just see I'm like keeping my shoulders really up and actually using my body instead of just like slamming down on him. And then we got an extra show. We got bronze champs, which was really fun, and we got 3rd overall after being so close to preserved. We ended up third, but that's okay. It was so much fun. Here's him being super cute. Look how cute he is with little sparkles under his eye. But yeah, that was the last show, and now we're just relaxing, giving the winter a nice calm winter, doing lots of trails. We're really excited for this season. Arkin's gonna do the 0.75s, and Finn is gonna have a light starting and just get a couple rides under her belt. So thank you for watching.